I think what this is the brand has lost their way.
So the Mustang has a checkered past. This is like Buick LeSabre bad. This might be the worst car ever. It might be.
Hey guys, so you guys know I'm a Mustang guy. Like, I like Mustangs. I'm not afraid to admit it. I don't like all Mustangs. I'm not sure there's a car with a more checkered past than the Mustang. It starts out really good with this.
It starts out really good. That's the first problem. Keep going.
So this, like, are you with me on this one? Like, that's a pretty car.
Yeah.
And for the time, this is a 60, I think this is a 66, so it's like 2 years into the run of the Mustang.
They started off with a straight 6, like garbage suspension. So one of the best parts of Ford versus Ferrari is when the race car driver is just bagging on the brand new Mustang.
It's all right. It's still like the original pony car. To me, this is a beautiful vehicle, and the fact that it's a GT500 helps too. But it doesn't stay good.
So the Mustang has a checkered past. This is like Buick LeSabre bad. This is like, all those hubcaps, I can't tell. Skinny white wild tires, just everything about this screams pain. And didn't this car have I think this car had 130 horsepower. Like, what kind of pony muscle car has 130, 4-cylinder? They were just about to make it front wheel drive, but people disagreed. I don't know. This is as bad as it got.
You're right. This one's pretty lousy.
I'd actually disagree. I don't think this is the worst that it can get, right? The previous, beautiful. It's what we all think of when we think of Mustang. This, I don't know, there's some sort of retro flair about it. Again, performance-wise, rubbish.
This is the pinnacle of my anger toward Mustangs. So what is that? What's that little guy right there?
Cobra.
Okay, this is the 1999 Mustang SVT Cobra. Really long name, 320 horsepower rating from the factory. Guess what it made at the rear wheels?
200.
Yeah, like 218. There was a lawsuit over how crappy this car was and how fast it was supposed to be, but never was.
That's pretty bad too. You're both wrong though. Leave it to the Mustang guy to deduce which is the worst Mustang ever, and it's this one. This is a 1974 Mustang II. If it looks familiar, that's because it is literally a Pinto coupe. This is a two-door Pinto coupe. You'll notice the Mustang logo. You probably didn't notice on the GT500, on the original one, but they changed the Mustang logo for this one. They literally changed it from a galloping horse to a tiptoeing, trotting horse. So you were complaining about, like, what did your
130 horsepower on a performance car.
Okay, base model of this one, 83.
What?
Yeah, you could pay for the upgrade, which pushed you up to 97.
Yeah, that is
now
ridiculous.
we're talking. That was the upgraded version of this car, and they put the Mustang badge on it.
You're not exactly helping your point here. You're making it worse and worse and worse.
My point is just that the car started out in a fantastic place, and there have been some little blips since then of like greatness. Some of the new ones, the Dark Horse, like, I love that one, right? But there have been some really, really dark days in between, and this might be the darkest.
So this is sort of a digital blip that Ford would hope would go away.
Maybe. So anyway, for me, this is the worst Mustang ever made.
I mean, it's pretty 86 horsepower.
83.
Anything
83 to
less than
97.
100.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you're basically getting into CC range.
You
know
are.
what I mean?
You are. Now, to be fair, they advertised this one as having like 103 horsepower.
Yeah.
But that was without the catalytic converter, which was now required, and pushed it down to 97.
Okay, so the one that I showed that was bad, this is also pretty bad. I got something for you. It gets worse.
No, it doesn't.
It gets worse. Imagine a Mustang that is an SUV, that is an electric SUV, that is supposed to be a performance car. Okay, so 0 to 60 EVs, everybody's like, oh, I got you beat. Great, okay, fine. This part is 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. I don't care. The most embarrassing thing about the performance aspect of this is if you attempt a quarter mile, it will chop the legs off of the car and not even let it do a full bang on quarter mile.
Probably for overheating. It's drawing too much power from the batteries, and it's
Teslas can do a quarter mile?
You're right. Like they've sort of half-assed it.
Yeah.
And then they've put a Mustang badge on it.
This might be the worst car ever. It might be.
I'll differ just a little bit. As far as I can tell, this is actually a pretty decent vehicle. But I'm with you, this is not a Mustang. Like putting the Mustang brand on this car is pretty heretical.
I think what this is the brand has lost their way, right, over time. They've come out with a series of terrible cars all throughout their history, and they've ended in an electric car.
Oh, but
right?
they haven't ended. What's missing from this vehicle? What do you not see anywhere on the car?
Anything good?
There is no word Ford.
engine?
There is no Ford anywhere on this.
Yeah, right.
They're pushing Mustang now into its own brand,
Right.
which means there's going to be a whole lot more of this.
Yeah, they're copying other luxury cars that have gone
Yeah, so-
SUV, right?
Yeah, well, Lexus and Genesis and all of those, although they're not.
Lamborghini, Ferrari.
Yeah, they've
right?
all put out an SUV version of that. You're right.
And that is part of my beef with the whole electrification. Like, kill the Challenger, fine, but don't bring it back as like this ugly zombie EV. That makes everything worse.